How to pick the perfect camera in 2025. Welcome to Actual Film School, the film school where I teach you actual things you should have learned in film school instead of spending the $70,000 tuition that I bet you're paying. Today we have one of the most talked about topics as the new year starts. What camera do you buy in 2025? There are tons of brands and cameras that do so many different things, but not everyone knows which camera they should actually buy. I'm going to tell you the exact camera you should buy in whatever niche you're in. If you are looking to create social media content, I recommend getting anything from Sony. Getting the Sony ZV-E10 is probably your best bet. Budget, spec, and overall build wise, it's going to be the best camera for your performance. Clocking in at just $700, you can get them used even cheaper, and getting a Sigma 16mm 1.4 lens ties it all together into the most efficient and best shooting social media rig. This allows you to get everything you would ever need, from close-ups to wide angles to filming yourself to filming other people to filming detail shots of products. Anything you want to create pro consumer video, the Sony ZV-E10 is the one to go with. If you are looking to get into more pro video on the cinema side but don't want to break the bank, I recommend getting the Sony FX30. You can get the FX30 with a nice Sigma 17-55 2.8 lens and it looks beautiful. The crop factor adding with the lens gives it a beautiful 24-70 equivalent, and it's just a perfect camera overall. If you would like to get into the documentary film style, I recommend getting a Canon Cinemaline camera. These have an overall good build and great internal functions like built-in NDs and many more ports to use than just common cameras like XLR and SDI. You can also get a Canon C200 used for a really good price. On B&H, you can get a 9+ used one for only $2,500, a great pro level camera at a very entry level price if you would like to get into documentary filmmaking. Now, if you want to get into sports photography and you need a high frame rate level of shooting, I recommend getting the Canon R3. The build and the quality of it is just a beast, and being able to shoot 30 frames on an electronic shutter is just insane for sports photography, making sure you get every single moment captured and getting the action you need. Lastly, if you would like to get into corporate video or doing interviews, something where the camera does not need to be doing a lot of movement and a lot of focus pulling, I recommend getting a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera. This is the lowest the Blackmagic Pocket has been. It's about $995 new, and you get DaVinci Resolve included in that. So if you were an editor looking to get the DaVinci Resolve software, about $400, imagine spending only $500 more and getting an entire cinema camera for that price. Honestly, one of the best camera deals for 2025. Stay tuned for the next episode and make sure you do your homework.